Hello there, Lawrence here from Hip10. Now today I'm going to talk to you about how to turbocharge your insurance firm's cold outreach. And to do this, we really need to speak a little bit about Salesforce sales engagement, used to be known as high velocity sales. A common question we get all the time is how can we do better outreach? How can we reach more prospects? How can we get more engaging conversations? How do we get more leads? How do we convert more of these leads? Putting all of that to the side, we're going to start with the basics. We've got to reach out to these individuals first, or these companies, and we've got to connect with them. So we use sales engagement to do that. What it really is doing is helping us systematize that outreach process. Right now, think about your best producer and what they do when they're trying to reach new people. Let's imagine we could double their output. That's kind of what we're going to do with sales engagement. Under the sales engagement world, your producer would log into the system and they would see a clear to-do list of what they need to do today. So they click the first prospect, and because their phone system is connected with Salesforce, they just click call, and the phone system starts calling that prospect. We hear it ring, but then it goes to voicemail. So rather than sitting there and going, hello, this is Lawrence, sorry I missed you, they click a button and a pre-recorded voicemail is then offloaded to that prospect, and they hang up the call. They're done. They don't need to listen to the voicemail play. The system will do that for them. Once that happens, sales engagement can then automatically send that prospect an email saying, hey, sorry we missed you. And that would be from a template, of course. You know, the producer isn't typing it out. And if you really want to lift it to another level, we could also send them a text message if we have their mobile number, because we know text messages or SMS has a very high open rate. We can combine all these different touch points: voice, email, text. We could even have a task that says, go find them on LinkedIn and connect with them. You know, we can have extra tasks as well that fire. And then once that text and email has been sent, the system just queues that prospect up for follow-up in a set number of days or hours. So we could just say tomorrow, but it might be in 3 days. And it will also think about weekends and business hours and things like that. So it's very intelligent.
You know, Margaret, that boy is intelligent.
But basically, the producer's off to the next person, the next prospect in the list. With just a couple of clicks, they made a call, they sent an email, they sent a text, they queued it for follow-up, and they're on to the next person. This is really the power of the sales engagement product. It's really eliminating all those mundane tasks because it allows us to kind of build out an outreach journey or a campaign or a drip. There's lots of words for it. It allows you to take a junior producer and have them function at the same level or same output as a senior person. And then you can experiment with different email templates, you know, review the analytics, see what's working, how many conversions are we getting. But as a sales leader, you can also see how many calls your team is making and how many emails they're sending. So you can kind of see who's really on track to hit their KPIs. And of course, you can really push that outreach up to another level. You can elevate it, and you can do that without increasing your headcount, which I think is the most important part, particularly in today's economic climate. So if you found this video helpful, please follow along and leave a comment. And until next time.